Hello everyone, this is Crystal with Slick Trade. I have been trying to record this video now since Friday, and I also tried to do a live hangout with you guys on, I believe it was Thursday or Friday. And unfortunately with the Windows 10 updates, it has put a huge damper on things. I'm beyond frustrated. I'm ready to throw my computer out the window. So, with that said, I am very sorry. I want to apologize ahead of time, but I'm going to try and make this video super quick, okay? First things first, I really hope you guys had a great week in the room. The prediction and analysis last week went very well, and I'm hoping that this week does the same. One major thing to keep in mind is Wednesday is FOMC, so we are going to see some huge spikes in the market. I will be doing, I probably won't be doing a live hangout. I will do a recorded video for the second entry of FOMC, unless if Google Hangouts gets fixed to work with Windows 10, or Windows 10 gets fixed to work with Google Hangouts. I went through tons of forums, and everybody seems to be having the same issues, okay? So, if I can't do a live hangout, I will just do a recorded one. I'll let you know I'm getting in at market price, and I'll let you know my take profits, okay? For the upcoming week, okay, like I said, that is on Wednesday, so please keep that in mind and watch your positions closely with that, okay? My thoughts, oh gosh, okay. I had all my take profit levels in each one of these charts. Okay, let's redo it. My thoughts for the GU are that it is going to go into a sell position. Okay, I will put these take profits on the post as always. Okay, bam, bam, and bam, right about there, just a little tiny bit lower. Okay, the GU, I think it's going to go into a sell or short position. Now, please keep in mind, on the hourly chart, this is going against the overall trend direction. However, we have not really gone into a trend direction. We were in a sell for a bit there. However, we're kind of in what I like to call the consolidation period, where it kind of picks where it's going to head. If we switch on over to the daily, okay, we're still in a sell, okay, and we're coming up to that moving average. And as you can see, the past few weeks, it's been kind of, what am I going to do? What am I going to do, okay? It was previously in a sell, so my thought is that it is going to go into a long position or a buy position, okay, over the long term. However, remember, this is a daily chart, okay? Each one of these candles represents one day, and I mean, just on this chart alone, it goes back to February of 2014, okay? So that's something to keep in mind. It started its sell position in June of 2014, okay? And it continued an overall sell there. If you would have seen that and got into it and, you know, stayed in it, you would have gained a substantial number of pips, okay? I know most of you in the room are shorter term traders, and that's absolutely fine. I'm shorter term as well compared to this. I usually stick with the daily and hourly, and stay in about a week long trade, maybe sometimes a 3-day trade. Okay, I have done a few month long trades, but you need to have the account size to be able to handle it, or take small enough lots to be able to handle it. So, we've come up to a pretty strong resistance level here. Okay, we have this sell semaphore. When we open up this week, when the market opens today, it may, head to the upside a bit, as usual. But my thought is that it is going to head into a bit of a sell, okay, with these 3 take profits. If price does come down to this Hall moving average, or to this moving average, excuse me, when the Hall moving average turns, okay, like in this example here, see it crossed, it kind of chilled right around there, it still continued its downtrend, then it crossed this Hall moving average. See the purple to the blue? Once it did that, good indication that it is going to head up. And as you can see, it did. So this Hall moving average is great. One thing I want to show you guys with the Pop-in Picasso, that's the setup I have up right now. I am loving, absolutely loving the Aussie flip with the Hall moving average, and the Hall moving average 100, not the shorter term. Okay, the shorter term just kind of follows the candles. All right, it's just a good kind of indication of when it crosses that, oh, okay, I might be doing something different, but I don't look at that. Okay, I look at this 100 Hall moving average. Okay, and that Aussie flip. There were some beautiful, beautiful trades last week. If you grabbed any of those when that happened, okay? Because look at this right here. See, price crosses. Boom. Okay, it crosses. It's now under that Hall moving average. Okay. We had the Aussie flip happen here. Aussie flip heading to the downside. Okay. It kind of chilled for a bit. All right. Took its drop. Kind of chilled right around that moving average. Okay. And that moving average, that's a 200 moving average. That white line. Okay. It crossed below it. Right there. Okay. Continued, then took its drop. Okay. Then you have right over here. See, this is why I like the Hall moving average with the Aussie flip. It's just beautiful. That's what I have my settings set to as well, to alert me. I may actually set it up just to auto trade it for me because it's just proven to be, it's not 100% obviously, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so right here, price crossed above the Hall moving average. Right here, we had the Aussie flip head to the upside, and look at that, absolutely beautiful. Okay. Here, you didn't have as much. See, this is right about there. Okay, so price crossed down. We also had news right here, so keep that in mind. Okay, when you have news events, that's when you see other things happen. So if you wait a little bit, watch. Look at that. It went back above the Hall moving average, came back below, came back below. Look at that. Okay, Aussie's still showing to the downside. And look at, you had a little bit of a gain. Not a great gain, okay? But that's a way to kind of scalp it, okay? I know some of you really like that. You like the shorter term stuff. That's something to look at, okay? But when this Aussie flip happens, a lot of the time it makes some huge moves, okay? Look right here. And you have time to get in. You have a little bit of time. Sometimes you have hours, sometimes you have days, sometimes you only have 2 hours, like right here in this example. But look at how much it moved up. Okay? Set your take profits to the previous highs or lows. It's just a great setup, and it's very solid. Look at this right here. Switch to the downside. Price crossed below the Hall moving average. Boom. Look at that. So it's just an awesome setup. Okay? So, my thought, GU, head into a short position. I will put the take profit levels on the post, as usual. EU. Yeah, not logged in. Doesn't really matter. You can still see the setup. Okay. I think that this is also going to go into a sell. I think at first it may head a little bit to the upside. Could head up to this previous high here. Okay. I do think it's going to go into a sell. The overall trend on the hourly is headed to the upside. Okay. My thought, boom, 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 right there, right there. We could have it hit a third take profit, which would be right about there. I'm just grabbing these levels where there's some support and resistance, okay? So these are the 3 take profit levels that I'm looking at. All right. So it's not like a huge gain here, But if it does head in that direction, trail stop it down. As usual, trail stop it down. It could head down to here again. Might not, because we have the moving average. See that right there? Boom. But it could very well come down to it. If you notice, I'll just show you this example. When it was in its cell on the hourly, look at that. Boom, came up. Crossed it a little. Okay, it's all right. But look at this. Headed below that whole moving average. Asset flipped down. Boom. Beautiful. Okay? Here, headed back up. Look at this right here. Okay, I'll make it a little larger so you can see. Asset flip up. Hull moving average. Crosses above. Boom. Beautiful. See? So that's a good way. Those are two great tools to use when you're going kind of against the overall trend. Came up, hit the 200 moving average, boom, back down. See how many entries you have here? It's just a beautiful thing. If you set a reasonable stop loss at the previous swing high or swing low, or the previous heavy support or resistance level, you're following rules, and that's one of the most important things. Just following it. It's okay if you have losses, all right? You're going to have losses in trading, but if you use good risk management, good entry, take profit, stop loss levels, then you're okay, okay? Trail stop. I always suggest a trail stop, and that means moving your stop loss down. Once you hit a take profit level, move that stop loss down so you break even, okay? If it goes against you, all right? Then you're not out anything, okay? Then it hits the next take profit, move it down so it's at take profit 1. So now you have a profit again, okay? If it hits take profit 3, move it on down to take profit 2, okay? That's a great way to make sure you continue to stay in profit, okay? Overall trend on the Euro USD daily. Right there. Look at that. It's come up to the moving average 200. Okay? So, again, solid sign that it is going to head back down again. Could it have a rise? Of course it could. All right? But there's a few things in our favor here that are showing, yeah, it's going to head right down to its sell. Okay? You know what you could wait for? You could wait for that OSI to flip down and price to go below the whole moving average. Okay? USD CHF. Boom, boom, boom. We gotta log in. Okay. I think this is going to head into a long or buy position. Okay? That is going against the hourly trend. However, we've got a lot of room here. Okay? We have the buy, semaphore sun. We have gone below the previous support level. Okay, if you can see down here, it's let's see, maybe pull it up so you can see it. There we go. RSI has re-entered the 30 line. So we have quite a few things in our favor here. Best entry, if you waited for OSI to flip up, I'll move an average. Price to go above it. Okay. I am going to put it right here. This was a little bit harder to see on this one. Huh. Take profit 1. It's pretty. Take profit 2 up just a little bit right there. And a take profit 3 of there. Okay, I'll put that on the post. Overall trend on the UC daily. There isn't much of one. We had that crazy news release. I know that kind of messed things up. We are overall in an uptrend, okay? But we're also kind of in that consolidation period. If we zoom out just a bit, hasn't been a lot of movement in one direction or another. Okay, we're going back to October 2012. It's kind of been in that consolidation. It took a rise for a bit, had that crazy news. Headed back up. It's just been kind of consolidating around that 200 moving average. So it's not really in an overall trend. I mean, if I were to pick anything, I'd say an uptrend. I mean, price is above the 200 moving average. It's not right at it at the moment, like the other one, the EU, but I still think it's going to head into a long position there. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. AU. This one has been kind of deciding its direction there for a bit. As you can see, we were in an uptrend on the hourly. Okay, every time that it came back down or made any retrace, it kind of, headed right back up. Then we crossed below and made what it appears it's going to head into its downtrend. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. Look right there. Okay. We ended with a semaphore buy, but it's not the sun, so it's not the strongest. What I think is price is going to retrace down a little bit, then head up. Okay, closer to that 200. Aussie is exhausted some here. We have RSI's re-entered into the 30 line. If we look at the AU daily, it's been in an overall downtrend, okay, on the daily since August 2014. Okay, slowly kind of coming back here. All right. So on the daily, it's in an overall downtrend, okay? But it looks like it's going to be switching to an uptrend. When that's going to happen, don't know, all right? That's why we just kind of look at the hourly for our like weekly prediction and analysis, okay? So my thought is it's going to head down just a little bit here, then go into a buy position. Okay, I know my take profit is very close to where price is at the moment, okay, but that's, like I said, because I think it's going to retrace down a little bit further. All right, it may not. I don't know everything. Trading is a constant learning environment, in my opinion. But that's what I'm looking at. AU long buy. I think it's going to head up a little bit here. Now, AU's been acting kind of weird, actually. A lot of the times it follows along with GU and EU. As you can see, GU headed up, EU headed up. They're usually pretty darn close to each other, okay, in direction. And then the UC is the usually is going in the opposing direction. AU has just been kind of like, oh, I'm going to take my own path. It doesn't always follow it, but usually GU, EU, and AU kind of stay with each other. So I know that's going against what it normally does, but it's really not acting, it's not really acting like it usually does. Okay, and like I said, UC is an inverse pair, so as you can see, while it's heading down, GU, EU heading up. Okay, so I'll put these take profits on the post. Like I said, I don't know about live hangout, but I will definitely do a video and let you guys know my take profits for the second entry of FOMC. I believe it's at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, so my video will be sometime after that. I usually wait about an hour or so before entering, so it'll probably be around like 3 o'clock or so. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry for all the craziness with this whole video debacle, but hopefully this software will work. I bought a couple other ones and they were just, I don't know if they were a scam or what, but didn't work well. So I will talk to you guys later, and I'll see you in the room.